Hello, welcome guys in the lecture of HTML. Today we are going to cover these three topics. That is, the first one is two measurement units, that is pixel. We know this as a px, right? And another one is percentage. Okay. The second is span tag, and the third one is creating layout design for websites. The third topic is going to be interesting. Okay guys. So coming on the first point, like we have two measurement units, that is pixel. We know this as px, right? And another is percentage, the percentage sign. Okay guys, so what is the difference between px and percentage? See, every devices is having different resolutions, screen resolutions, right? Resolutions means having the uh, number of pixel basically. Okay, the height and width will be measured in the number of pixels. Okay guys, it's clear. So every devices having different pixel or resolutions, right? And in case of percentage, suppose I have a laptop, suppose I have a laptop of 14-inch, okay, and a desktop of having 15-inch, suppose. Okay, so in this case, that is laptop case, the 100% of the screen will be 14-inch only, right? But in desktop case, the 100% means 15-inch. So we are dividing the screen by using percentage in the case of percentage. Okay guys, so let me explain this in a better way by using our whiteboard, right guys? So suppose I am opening this image. I have this image. Okay, so this image is having four devices, that is desktop, laptop, tablet and mobile. Okay guys, so in this case the 100% will be, suppose this is of 15-inch, so 100% will be 15-inch. If I am giving a width to any div, okay, so it will take, suppose I am giving a div, I am using a div of width 50%. Okay, so this div takes space here like this, the 50% of the screen. And in this case also it will take the 50% of this screen. Here percentage is not measuring or not counting the number of pixel. Okay, it is just working on the space that is provided on the screen. If this screen is 100%, then this div will take 50% of the total one. Okay, so in this mobile case the 50%, suppose this is the 50%. Okay, and in tablet this is the 50%. But if you are using pixel, the width may differ. If suppose a desktop is there which is of having resolution like 2000 pixels, okay, or HD quality, okay, and if we are opening the same website in a different desktop of having some low resolution, then the width is different. So the main point about discussing about this topic is we have to use percentage for width in CSS every time. Remember this thing. Okay, in case of height you can use px. Okay, but try to use percentage in case of width always. Okay, then your website will be like reliable, you can say. If you open in any devices, the width or the size of the div never disturb. Okay guys, so I think this topic is clear. Now coming on the span tag, after discussing we will do practical also. Okay guys, so coming on the span tag, suppose I have a paragraph. Let me take a dummy text here, dummy text. Okay, suppose this is a line and I'm pasting over here. Okay guys, so this is a line and I want to color this to text only. Okay, so for giving some style or effects on a particular text, we use span tag. This is also of container type because it is having opening and closing. Okay guys, why we are using span tag? Because by default it doesn't have any width. Okay, zero. It doesn't show any effect on the screen until we are using CSS in this tag. Okay guys, remember this thing. If we are using div, then div by default takes 100% of the screen, as we saw in the previous lecture, right guys? So this is what span tag is, which doesn't have any CSS property. Okay, it's kind of null, nothing. So whatever when we can use this tag wherever we want. Okay, wherever we want to show some um, uh, color effects or style effects, basically we can use span tag. Okay guys, and the third one is create layout design for website. Third one we will do. Okay, but let me show you some practical of these two. Okay, uh, this first topic will cover in the third one only. Okay, so let's see the practical example of a span tag. Let me open our HTML session file and let me copy and paste here and let me rename this as span tag. Okay guys, let me open in Notepad++. Let me give the title here, span tag example. Right, suppose I have a paragraph here. Paragraph should I copy from here? Okay, and I have pasted over here. Let me run this file. Okay, so suppose here we are getting our paragraph. Okay, so paragraph is also taking by default 100% of the screen. Okay, so in this case, suppose I want to color this two text. Okay, these two text. Okay, so what I will do, I will start here span. Okay, and I will close span tag here after this. Okay, see, if you run this, it doesn't show any effect, right? Means we can use it for our style purpose. Okay, color red. See, we are getting here without disturbing any other elements, right guys? So this is what span tag is, which doesn't have any CSS property. We have to fill it with our own defined CSS, basically. Okay, you can increase the font size also of these two text, like suppose 20 pixel. Okay, see, only these two text are increasing. If you give 40%, see. Okay, so this is what span tag is, right guys? So coming back to our third most important topic, that is how to create a design layout for website. Okay guys, suppose let me open our folder. Okay, and let me edit this file. Okay, so let me I have given this file as a div session. Okay guys, let me open this. We are getting our title here, div session, right? So what is layout? Whatever work we design or we create, first we have to create a layout, okay, of any website. Okay, so suppose let me open Facebook, not Facebook, because it's login right now. So let me open Google only. Google.com, right? So let me open any, suppose our company website only. Okay, so here the design you can see, this is what we call as layout. Okay, like layout contains where I have to place image, where I have to keep content, okay, where I have to put text any. Likewise we sorry, likewise we are going to create layout for website. Okay, you can directly search also layout for website. Okay, if you go on the image, you will see the layout design, see. Okay, whatever whenever we are going to start a website, first we have to create the layout or the structure of the website. Okay, then after that we will fill those content or the layout with images or text. Okay, these are the layouts. So today we are going to see how to create a layout by using div, and for width we will use percentage. Okay, so first div, uh, let me give the div heading first header. Simply type header. Okay, if you run this, header is coming, but let me decorate this style. Okay, by default it is taking 100% width. Shall I show you? Okay, then you can see here, see, total 100% of the screen it is taking, right guys? Now I am giving some padding here, sorry, padding, padding 20 pixel. Okay guys, see, if you notice from the top of the web browser and the left and right, we are having some gap. Okay, why it is? Because by default it takes some margin, so you can set to 0 pixel, 0 pixel, and wait, let me set margin left 0 pixel. Okay, so in this case the body tag is taking some margin. Okay, so you can put here within a body tag to margin 0 pixel. Okay, bingo, right guys? Now I have to write this content in the center of the div. So let me open a center tag and put this in the center. Okay, let me use h1. Okay, we are getting our header. Means basically on the header we use menu or navigation bar of the website, right guys? So this is our header. Let me make some gaps so that it will be easy for you guys to see. Okay guys, so coming on the second tag, like div, let me copy this center and heading here, and let me write here the welcome note. See, we are getting this. Okay, and let me put some color. The first color, let me change to black, and text is also black by default, so I have to give color here and semicolon. Okay, we are getting header here. So now here style equal to background color, let me give any color, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, okay, and let me give some padding, 20 pixel. Okay, and let me give some height also here. Suppose I am giving 200 pixel. See, I am giving height in pixel unit, remember this. Okay, so here you can put some slider. Compare this layout with a website. So let me change this heading to slider. Okay, header will come here, means menu. You can rename this to menu. Okay, slider. Then coming the third div. So here we are going to create nested div, because I am going to create 3 div, okay, in a line. So these 3 div I have to what you can call it, I have to put in a bucket. So in this case the bucket will be div, right? So we are going to use nested div here. Okay, nested means a div within a div. So this div behave like a master and this is the child. Okay, so let me give here center tag, and let me type here about us. Okay, see, right now we are getting in center because I haven't set any height or width for this. Okay guys, so let me give a height to our parent first. Okay, what height you can give? Suppose 500 pixel. Okay guys, now coming on the first children, here let me give the style. Let me give, now I am going to set width by using percentage. By default my total screen is 100%, so I am going to create 3 div. So let me divide 100% in a 3 unit basically. So first one I am going to give 20%. Okay, so background color you can use to say what you can give, let me give any random 3 4 5 6. Okay, 6. See, okay, so here I have to give some padding also to the master so that gap will be removed. It's not removed. Okay, I think I have to give here. Okay, bingo. So the about us text color is black, so I need to color white. Okay, so here the maximum width of the parent is 500, right? And the children we haven't used yet, so for children also let's give 500 pixel. Okay, semicolon. Okay guys, see, we are creating our layout here. So where is the text gone? Let me enter here. Enter here. So out of 100 width, 100% width, we have used 20% width here. Now we are left with 80%, right? So let me copy this and paste here. 100%, 80%. So this 20 and this 80 becomes 100%. And let me change the color to 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so where is the color gone? I think I need to change to black. Okay, here is the color. So let me give any text green color, let's see. Okay guys, so now if you see here, the about is coming on the left by default, but the 80% div, that is the bottom div, is not coming on the right side, right? Because by default div takes 100%. Okay, so what we have to do here, we have to use float to left. Okay, the first one is left and the automatically the second div comes here, right guys? Hmm? But if you see here, it is taking 20%, right? It is taking 80%. Then how we are left with this much gap? Because this div, the 20% of this div, the green div, is under this div. Okay, is down to this div. So what we have to do here, also we have to give float to right. We have given the left, and in this case we will use right. Okay, so 20 and 80. Let me give some. Okay, let me give one more. Let me give. Okay, so before going to this topic, we are using the padding here, right? Okay, that's why total we are using 40% padding, 20 of this div, 20 of this div. Okay guys, so that's why it is making some difference. So we have to decrease the width here, and let's make 14. Okay, or 14.5 also, you can give 8 also, not 8, 7 I think. Okay, bingo. Sorry, don't know what is happening. So so we got our menu here, slider here, about us here, right? And here you can rename this to welcome note. Okay guys, so now what we have created, this is our menu div, this is our slider div, and this is our master div within, or you can call it, this is our nested div. Okay guys, so within this nested div we have created two div. Okay, one is for left and one is for right. Okay guys, if you remove this padding, okay, let me make sure it is giving me 20%. Now see, right guys, now it is 20% and 80%, means 100%, right? If suppose I want 3 div here, so let me give this as 20, sorry 60, so we are left with 20%, right? So let me copy this 20% div here and paste it here. So first is 20, second is 60, and third one is 20, means 100%, right? But if you run this, we are getting our second div here. Let me change the color here, color to 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, but in the code we have given this at the last, right after the 60% width div. But how it is coming on the second number? See, if you look at the float here, we have given the right, so just make it to left. The first two div by default you have to make left, and the third one you have to make right. Now we are getting this. See, great, right guys? So let me uh, again show you the code here. Okay, so first div we have given the background color to black and the text color to white, and padding we are using 20%. Okay guys, and the second, that is our slider. For a slider, what we have given, we have given the height also, and color. Padding is we are using, so height is 400, padding is 20%, and background color is this. So for the third div we are using nested div here. Okay, means parent div containing 3 children basically. Okay, so we have set the height of the parent div here 500. Okay, and we are using first children, second children, and third children, right? So what we have do here, the first one we have to set float to left, and the second one also we have to set to left float basically, and the third one we have to set property of float to right. Okay guys, so now coming on your task basically, or the assignments, you have to create like this. Just pause the video and take a screenshot and go ahead. Okay guys, what you have to do, you have to you have to create a div basically, right? And what you can call it, okay, so here you have to create a div with the name of header. You can set this to height 300 pixel. Okay, and you have to create a sidebar, means these two, sidebar and content, will come in a nested div. Remember parent child relation. Okay, the master div, that is the parent div, you have to take. Within a parent div you have to take two children's. One is sidebar and second is content, and the third one is footer. Okay, so now if you see here, the white width is there in between the div. What is that? This is the margin. Okay, so you guys have to use margin. It is written also 15%. Oh, okay, not percent, px, pixel, 15 pixel. Okay, remember you have to give width in percentage, and the rest of the property you have to give in px, means pixel. Okay guys, so do practicing. If you guys have any doubt, do not hesitate. Okay, ask me anytime, and go ahead and complete your task and mail me. Okay guys, see you in the next lecture. All the best.